Have you ever wondered what it feels like to walk through a living museum, where every corner turned reveals another layer of history? Welcome to Rome, the eternal city, a place where the past isn't just remembered, it's alive and breathing all around you. Today, we diving deep into why Rome stands as one of the most historically significant and utterly captivating cities on the entire planet. Let's start at the very beginning. Legend tells us Rome was founded in 753 BC by the twin brothers Romulus and Remus. While the story of them being raised by a she-wolf is a myth, the city's ancient origins are very real. From a small settlement on the banks of the Tiber River, Rome grew into the capital of an empire that would dominate the known world for centuries. This isn't just ancient history, it's the foundation of Western civilization. The Roman Empire's influence on law, government, language, engineering, and culture is immeasurable. Think about the languages we speak, like French, Spanish, and Italian. They all evolved from Latin, the language of the Romans. Our legal systems, our calendar, even our alphabet have deep roots in this ancient powerhouse. Walking through Rome today is like having a conversation with history itself. Let's talk about the icons, the landmarks that have become synonymous with the city. First up, the Colosseum. Imagine standing where gladiators once fought, where nearly 50,000 spectators cheered with a thunderous roar. Construction began in 72 AD under Emperor Vespasian, and it remains the largest ancient amphitheater ever built. It was an engineering marvel, a symbol of Roman power and spectacle. When you're there, you can almost hear the echoes of the past, a chilling reminder of the brutal entertainment that once captivated an empire. It wasn't just a place for games. It was a political tool, a way for emperors to keep the masses happy and distracted. Just a short walk from the Colosseum lies the Roman Forum. This sprawling area of ruins was once the bustling heart of ancient Rome. This was the center of public life, the place for triumphal processions, elections, public speeches, and commerce. Picture senators in their togas debating the fate of the republic, merchants hawking their wares, and citizens gathering to hear the latest news. As you wander through the remnants of temples, basilicas, and government buildings, you're literally treading on the same cobblestones as Julius Caesar, Cicero, and Augustus. It's here you truly grasp the scale and complexity of Roman society. You can see the Temple of Saturn, the Arch of Titus, and the Curia Julia, where the Senate met. It's an overwhelming, awe-inspiring experience. And then there's the Pantheon. For me, this is one of the most incredible structures ever created. Built by the Emperor Hadrian around 126 AD, it's a temple dedicated to all the Roman gods. What makes it so mind-blowing? That massive, unreinforced concrete dome. It's still the largest of its kind in the world, nearly 2,000 years after it was built. The oculus, the opening at the very top, lets a single beam of light move across the interior throughout the day, connecting the earthly temple with the heavens. Stepping inside is a spiritual experience, a moment of pure architectural genius that leaves you speechless. It has been in continuous use throughout its history, which is a major reason it's so well preserved today, now serving as a Catholic church. But Rome's history didn't stop with the fall of the Roman Empire. The city transformed, becoming the heart of Christendom. This brings us to another city within the city, Vatican City. It's the smallest independent state in the world, but its influence is colossal. At its center is St. Peter's Basilica, an absolute masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. The sheer scale and opulence are breathtaking. Designed by architects like Bramante, Michelangelo, and Bernini, it's a monument to faith and art. And speaking of Michelangelo, his work in the Sistine Chapel is legendary. Lying on your back for 4 years to paint that ceiling? That's dedication. The frescoes depicting scenes from the Book of Genesis, especially the creation of Adam, are among the most famous artworks ever produced. The Vatican Museums house an unbelievable collection of art accumulated by popes over centuries. A treasure trove that tells the story of human creativity. As Rome moved into the Renaissance and Baroque periods, it blossomed again. This is the Rome of beautiful piazzas and dramatic fountains. Think of the Trevi Fountain. It's not just a fountain. It's a monumental work of art, a theatrical display of water and stone. The tradition of tossing a coin over your shoulder to ensure your return to Rome is a modern myth, but it speaks to the magical pull of this place. Or consider the Piazza Navona, with Bernini's spectacular fountain of the four rivers at its center. The piazza itself follows the shape of an ancient Roman stadium that once stood here. You're literally enjoying a coffee in the footprint of an ancient racetrack. That's Rome in a nutshell, layers upon layers of history, seamlessly integrated. And it's not just the grand monuments. The real magic of Rome is found in its streets. Wandering through neighborhoods like Trastevere, with its narrow, ivy-draped cobblestone lanes, feels like stepping back in time. You'll find hidden courtyards, artisan workshops that have been in the same family for generations, and trattorias serving recipes passed down through the centuries. This is where you feel the city's heartbeat. This is the dolce vita, the sweet life. It's about savoring a simple plate of cacio e pepe, watching the world go by from a sidewalk cafe with an espresso, and embracing the beautiful, chaotic energy of Roman life. The food itself is a history lesson. Roman cuisine is based on simple, high-quality, local ingredients, a tradition born out of necessity that has become an art form. What makes Rome so unique is this constant dialogue between the past and the present. You'll see a modern tram running alongside the ruins of an ancient aqueduct. You'll find a trendy boutique housed in a centuries-old building. Unlike many cities where history is confined to museums, in Rome, you live within it. The city isn't a relic. It's a vibrant, ever-evolving metropolis that wears its history with pride. Every church, every fountain, every ruin has a story to tell, contributing to a narrative that spans nearly 3 millennia. From the legendary birth of an empire to its role as the center of the Catholic world, and its rebirth during the Renaissance, Rome has been a stage for some of the most pivotal moments in human history. It has given us heroes and villains, geniuses and tyrants. It has shaped our world in countless ways. Visiting Rome is more than just a vacation. It's a pilgrimage for anyone interested in history, art, culture, and what it means to be human. It's a city that challenges you, inspires you, and ultimately changes you. It's not just stone and marble. It's the embodiment of time itself. That is why Rome is, and will always be, the eternal city. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Rome's incredible history. If you've ever been to Rome, I'd love to hear about your favorite historic spot in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.